What's up, everybody? This is Robert, and you are listening to Dads in Real Life podcast. We are two dads, 10 years apart, talking all things fatherhood, from diapers to dream projects and everything in between. On today's episode, Travis brings a full list of complaints. Why does the holiday season now start in September? Travis and Robert discuss, are we losing the magic of the holidays by pushing the season earlier every year?
All of consumers think that this is dumb. Then why are they doing it?
This podcast is provided ad-free thanks to listener support. Go to patreon.com/dads in real life to help keep it independent and to get exclusive access to live streams, behind the scenes, and more content every month. Okay, bing, bang, boom. Red light's on.
We bing, bang, boom. That's what the top of the little tissues box said this morning when I popped it open. I was
really?
Like,
bing, bang, boom?
Wow. Yeah,
nice.
That's what it said. Maybe you shop at Target for your tissues too, your tissue tubes.
I do, but I didn't even know they had words on the top. I just used the tissues. So
yeah, well, really the first thing that should come to mind when I hear that is like the oh wow, I'm completely spacing. The boom bop boom bop boom boom bam. What's his name from the Super Bowl last year? Why?
Oh man, I forgot his name too.
Yeah. This is embarrassing. We're editing it out.
We're definitely cutting that part
right on the bat, like a pro.
Editing that part out. I don't know.
Hold on.
You see, you're looking it up. I know you're looking it up.
Yeah. No, why is that? No, that's not correct. It's not right. Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar. Come on now.
I got you.
Silly gooses over here.
Of course we knew that.
Yeah, of course. And the power of editing. I just said it, right?
I'm literally just gonna take that middle part out and be like, oh yeah.
Done. We're so relevant. Oh man. So yeah. So I got some stuff. I got some stuff I gotta get off my chest. And I got some stuff that is fun too. So a lot of question I have for you is do you have anything in your mind that comes to mind from the prompt that I sent you earlier?
You know what? I'm not, just full transparency, I had to look it up. So I'm like, I can't think of anything. But the first thing I saw, it was like, oh, I'm literally now today's old figuring this out. So I've got one, but I'll try to think of other stuff while you're sharing your aha moments.
So the prompt was, I was today years old when,
and
then you find out,
you fill in the blank.
A thing. Yeah. Now, it's okay, Rob, because it wasn't today years old. I was like 2 months ago old.
2 months ago old.
Yeah. But no. So I'm just gonna use the phrase because that's what's relevant.
It's catchy.
That's what's slapping with the youth of today. So I was today years old when I found out that those little like hair looking things, like fuzzies that you see when in your eyes, that float.
Oh yeah.
I was today years old when I found out that you just continue to get more of those, and they're not hairs on your eye. They're like from blood vessels and things. It's part of your vision.
It's part of the mix. It's just in there.
So nobody told me about that growing up. And I was at the eye doctors and they were like, you see any floaters? You got some floaters there? And I was like, oh, you mean like the little hair things that pop up every once in a while? He's like, yep, the floaters. And I was like, you know what? It's funny you mentioned that, but yeah, no, I've seen like a little more than usual.
Yeah, if you go looking for them, I'm sure you'll find them, right?
Yeah. Like it's been kind of out of sight, out of mind, literally, figuratively.
Look at that.
But he was like, yeah. So I was like, what are those from? And he goes, you're gonna get more. This is how it goes with age. You're just gonna keep getting more. You're gonna start naming them. So you just get used to them. This is what happens as you age. And I had no idea. So like literally there's some of these guys I can look around and I got,
Oh yeah,
I see 'em.
I know I've got them. I can find
Yeah.
it.
So I don't really often think about it, but just in case any of you guys out there are getting older and you're noticing the little hair things that you
Mhm.
see that just pop up, like,
Totally
especially if
normal.
you, like, look up to the sky,
Or like the corner. Yeah, if you look in the
Yeah,
little corner.
yeah, yeah. I got this little one on the left side right now, I can see. So, anyways, that's normal, and it just
Mhm,
happens, and I
mhm.
forget all the signs. It's the blood vessels, like, that are dying in your eyes.
It's
So,
okay. As long as they can see through them, I'm fine. So,
everybody's dying, like, that's what happens. No, you
spoiler
can't
alert.
you
Thank you, Travis.
spoiler alert, everybody dies.
Yep.
So,
What a way to kick off this podcast.
yeah, sorry if that was a little much.
I know.
We
Um,
can continue
so
on to
so
I was
the
today years
so the
old.
one so the one I found was,
Yep.
I was today years old when I found out that the phrase "bite down on something," your jaw doesn't go down, you actually bite up. It's the lower jaw that closes, it's not the upper jaw that goes down. So you don't bite down on anything, right? You bite up. So, there you go.
Ooh.
That was my one for today. That's my one contribution to Travis's intros.
Hey, I love that. That's, wow. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Mhm.
You don't yeah, bite down. So we should be correcting people when they're like
I'm gonna start
the
correcting my
dentist
kids.
when the
Don't
dentist is
forget
like,
don't
"Here,
forget
bite down
to
on this."
yeah, don't forget to bite up on that sandwich.
Sorry, that's a
Yep,
bite up.
it's a bite up. Yeah.
Interesting, unless maybe the phrase came originally where they had, like, you in, like, a stirrup, and then they're like, "Okay, bite down," and you're like, "Arr."
But even with that, you're still
You're no, 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 I mean, like, what if your chin was, like, resting on something, and then they're like, "Okay, do it," and you gotta close
Mhm.
your you know what I'm saying? That's going too
Maybe.
far. I think
That's
that's very
going deep down
profound.
the
I don't
rabbit
wanna
hole.
take away from the profoundness of what you just shared, so, thanks for
It's
sharing what you found on
I
Google.
I
That's
appreciate
great.
it. I literally just Googled it right this second.
Hey, I mean, that's pretty fun. We could go through a whole list of I was today years old.
But you know what? I kept reading and I was like, some of these sound fabricated. Like, I don't
Like,
know.
they're not quite real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
or
quite
it's
I
kind
need
of
to
a
fact check
stretch.
it. Like, I need to fact check it. So,
Yeah, yeah, we don't need to do that.
no. Do you
So,
have any more? Do you have any more? I was this year,
nope,
today's year.
well, I mean, I do, but I can't think of any more off the top of my head. That was the one that came to me. I was like, "Oh, you know what? That's a
Mhm.
fun one we can share."
I
Random
guess
random
I
thought.
guess you can test this one out, but I was today's years old. A lot of the to-go packaging for like sandwiches and stuff, you can actually like unfold them into a plate. So the container, like the
Yes.
paper-ish, cardboard box-ish, if you unfold them, they turn into a plate. So
Oh,
I
you
didn't know
mean you're
that.
talking about, like, I know the ones where you can, like, pop the lid off and then, like, just set it into the bottom.
Yeah, no, but these are ones that are like if you think about like to-go sandwiches or to-go packaging that's made out of like not cardboard, but that
Yep,
manila
yep,
material that has like
yep,
the ends folded in or
yep.
or glued in. If you just because the glue's not very strong, if you unfold everything, it ends up being
Oh.
like a round or a square plate. Yeah, so give
Oh,
that a try next time you get something to
okay.
go.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I did not know that.
Okay, there
I
you
did
go.
not know that. So that's a fun one. Um, well, I could incorporate this and you know what? I was gonna incorporate this into another starter, but let's just go with this right now.
Okay.
Um, did you know, maybe you're today years old, did you know that you're supposed to rotate your mattress every once in a while?
I do, and I do
Okay.
because I learned that the hard way. I'm like, why do I keep falling off? Or, you'd roll over and like, oh, this middle section's really firm. It's like, no, you've created an indentation for however long you slept. So we not only rotate it, we also flip it. So depending on the type of mattress you have.
Oh, yep, 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 yep. I just well, I could say I was today years old when I learned that you can flip it, but rotation, I definitely learned as I became an adult and like
Yeah.
owned my own mattress, and I was like, whoa,
And
yeah. I mean, like especially with like like a big mattress, if you're a couple sleeping, like it changes, all the contours. It's nice. You're like,
I
oh,
was gonna say, did Deb mention anything once you guys like flipped it and she's like sunken in, like, hey, Travis, why does this feel like a hammock on your side?
yeah.
Right?
What's going on, dude? Lose a couple pounds, huh?
Hey, bud, can we flip this over? Like, yeah, we can flip it
Uh,
over.
Yeah, so that'll help you feel better. Anybody out there having, like, back pain, like, rotate your
Just
mattress
you
first.
probably haven't rotated your mattress. Yeah, that's what it is.
So, that's a thing.
It is.
Also, did you know that you're supposed to change the direction of your fan, in different seasons?
Summer, winter. Yes, I
Didn't
did.
I didn't I didn't know that one either. Deb is, like, really on that one. She's like, "Hey, did we change it yet?" I'm like, "What? I don't what?
What are you
Doesn't it I mean,
talking
it's
about?
fine, whatever, it blows."
Yep, little switch at the top, especially for the ceiling fans.
Yeah.
Change the direction, wintertime, right? Heat
So,
rises, you wanna be blowing that stuff out or vice
yeah,
versa for the
what's the
winter.
direction?
So, well, I think during the winter, right, you don't really
Yep.
want air blowing down on you so much,
Yes.
right? You want it
So it's
to
supposed
be
to be
blowing up.
counterclockwise then. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
blowing
I
up.
also think that depends on how the fins. If you
Yeah.
self-installed, you might have installed them upside down, right? You might have
No,
installed them upside
you
down.
can't install a fan upside down though.
No, I'm just saying some of those fins give you the option, and if you didn't read the
Oh.
details, you could have put them in
Oh.
upside down, so
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? Yeah, you got a point because I got one in here that's flat, like, it's flat,
that's the
but then
thing,
the
it's
fin's
flat, but, like,
angled.
the tail end
You
of it could be at an
you can
angle.
see it right on the end. There's, like,
Yeah,
a
but
little,
if
like,
you installed it
curve
upside
to it.
down,
Yeah.
just saying.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So, hey, glad we could help, guys.
Yeah,
And for any of you who needed that life lesson, there you go.
there you go.
Oh, you know what? Here's another one. Third time's thing's a charm.
Hit me, hit
Um,
me.
did you know that you're supposed to sharpen your lawnmower blade from time to time?
I didn't know that, but that makes sense, kinda like your cutlery at home, right? Like your knives, like,
Yep.
you should be
Yep.
sharpening your knives, right? A dull knife, that's the most dangerous piece of equipment we have in the kitchen. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
could
it's
see that.
for the health of the grass, like your grass blades, like
Mhm.
you'll know that it's not good. Well, and I mean, like I come from a time of never ever having done that. So I just learned that and I was today years old when I learned that.
Is this the time that I'm supposed to reference the poop copter? You might need to
Nope,
listen to that. Okay.
the poop copter was all weed whacker, that's why
Oh,
that's
okay,
so
that's
dangerous.
that's a piece of yeah, like
Yeah, you know
string.
what's great about mowing over some poop is, yeah, it smells real bad, but at least that mess is contained,
There's
and
a
it doesn't
shield, right?
splatter
There's
over
a top. Exactly.
your whole
Yeah.
frame,
Check
so,
out we'll link it right here. Check out that episode, Poop
yeah, if you haven't
Copter.
listened to Poop
You
Copter episode,
you'll know what
take
we're
a
talking about.
spin.
Yeah.
Take a spin. Yeah, so yeah, you'll know if your blades are dull if you mow your grass and your grass is not a flat, smooth cut.
Mm,
Like if you're noticing they're not cut,
mhm.
it
It's
looks
almost
like
like they're
they're
wilted versus
smashed,
cut,
yeah,
right?
wilted, like uneven.
Mhm.
Um, so there are places you can take your lawnmower, or if you are handy, you take the blade off
Lay
very
it out, sharpen
easily
the blades.
and you use a file and you just shave that puppy down a bit.
Nice.
So if you're in my case, you might have to use a grinding wheel and spend a while on it to restore that blade. But
Mhm.
yeah, so it'll, take care of your grass much better. Yeah, it'll have healthier grass for it. Or you can just keep hitting the rocks and mowing it down if you don't care because, I
Exactly.
get it. There are some lawns we're very proud of, and there are some lawns that we could care less about.
You just buy turf, like, let's just be honest, just get turf.
Yeah. It's green forever,
There you go.
and all you gotta do is toss the little turf nuggets in there, those little sand things.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea. But it's not real.
I
I'm
know, but,
reading.
like, we had friends that used to live in Vegas and stuff like that, and you walk up and you notice, like, "Man, this is really green," and yet everything else is brown. It's like, "Oh, it's turf." Nobody
Yeah,
pays for grass 'cause it's like that's gold, right, in those kinda desert type climates is if you have grass, the amount of water and upkeep that you're spending,
that's true. Yeah, it's
free
very,
free
very
ticket.
friendly to the water bill if
Mhm,
you use turf.
mhm.
So yeah, well, that's it for our intro segment today, and that brings us to all the stuff I got to complain about.
Okay,
All
I like
right,
it. This is the
and this
episode.
isn't really no, yeah, and I'm not going to talk the whole time. I want to get your take on this, Rob.
I'm here to listen. I'm here to learn what's on your list of complaints.
Nope,
Um,
it's just one thing. I think we need to talk about it, and I think the
okay.
world needs to talk about it more. And so
Okay.
that's why I want us to riff on this
We
today.
got a little time. We got a little time. Let's
We got a
talk
little
about it.
time.
What's the topic or the
Well,
thing that we need to discuss today?
before I continue,
Mhm.
it's distracting me because I can see it on the camera, but, I have a nice little smudge on my shirt here, and that is, snot from my daughter. Um, so
You
just
gotta
in
tell her to
case.
use the underside next time. To use the flip it upside
Yeah,
down.
yeah. No, it was more like she was just
Oh,
her
she was
face
on
was
ya?
crying.
Gotcha.
She fell off the
Ugh.
monkey bars. I was volunteering, which is why I look so fancy
I
today.
know, I was gonna say
Mm.
collared shirt,
Yeah,
nicely done.
collared shirt wasn't going on. So yeah, that's what that is. It's just so everybody knows. Got a little
Hey,
bit of
the monkey bar trap, I think we talked about that a couple episodes ago too.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
man, that's
Take
the
it out.
one piece of equipment at schools, elementary schools, that taking kids out.
Yep, and I kinda feel bad because I was sitting there watching all the monkey bars, like, I was the one making sure everybody was safe, and I carried my daughter, like, across the way a few times because
Mhm,
she can't
mhm.
really do it yet, but she did one time where she hung, and then she,
Nice.
like, dropped down. I'm like, "Great." So I was like, "You do it yourself this time," and she's like, "Okay," and she swung out and just, like, whoop,
Just
just
totally
landed
missed itself.
straight on her booty, and I
Ooh,
was like, "Oh, no, that's gonna be
yeah,
real bad,"
that's
and
yeah.
then became, like, the silent cry for a sec, like,
Yes, the super high pitch that
"Yup,
only
there it
dogs can
goes."
hear. Yeah,
Yeah. So, I mean, thankfully, I was there, but,
there you go, there you go.
I'm like, "Oh, man, should I?" Yeah, I let her go. I let her fly, you
Hey,
know?
but that's how we learn, right?
Life
That's how the kids are
lessons.
gonna learn. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
Here's here's where we're gonna kick it off. The question of the day is, can we just respect the season that we are in?
Oh,
I just
I know
wanna
where this
call
is
that
going.
out. You know where
I
this
know
is
where this is
going?
going.
Can we respect the season that we're in? Because this is the interesting thing, is it's November 7th, and 3 weeks ago, all the Christmas stuff came out in the stores,
Yep,
okay?
yep.
And, if you weren't lucky enough to buy your, Halloween costume for your kid like 8 months ago, well, then you missed it because
Mhm.
during during, uh, Valentine's Day, they were selling those, okay? And so, as a man of many years,
Yeah.
on this planet, I've
Mhm.
noticed over time that each year we push
It
the
extends,
store.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say we, it's not me, it's
It's not
them.
you doing it. Yes, yes, no.
They're pushing it
The
back,
stores are. Yeah.
and every person I talk to, they're like, "Yeah, that's so dumb," you know? They're like, "Hey, why are the Christmas trees out?" You know?
Mhm, mhm.
Um, it's September,
Yep.
and,
Not only that, you get it with the music too. Have you noticed the radio?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, of course, like literally the day after Halloween, we have football or whatever, and there's commercials, and
Mhm.
every single commercial was like the first commercial of the bunch or whatever. It was jingle, 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 jangle.
Yeah.
And guess what, guys? It's not time yet. Okay. I love, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. December is a magical month
Yes.
in the Gilly household. Don't get me wrong. But um if all of consumers think that this is dumb, then why are they doing it? Because people, we're putting our money where our mouth is, and if we all just didn't buy it, you know, literally and figuratively, if we just
Mhm.
didn't buy it, then maybe they would actually put it in the month that it's supposed to be in.
Mhm, mhm,
I'm okay with even like a month prior, but what
mhm.
I'm getting at here is, I mean, yes, it's silly, right? Like to complain about, and it's fun because it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I think there's something to be said about that because, right? I think our generation, right? Like,
Mhm.
are you considered a millennial? You're,
I
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think you are. I think you
Okay.
are. I think you're the top, like the top
You know what?
edge.
As Travis is talking, if you listen to this audio, I'm gonna look up millennial right here.
There you go. Because there are different lists, right? The quick,
Mhm.
like, question that's asked is if you do you remember where you were on September 11th? If you can remember September 11th,
Oh, you know
you're
what? I am not. I am 1 year before the start of millennial, so I'm Gen X?
you're Gen X.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
You're like
yep.
the very
I'm
last.
the last year of Gen X, though, like, right before millennials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're a fringe. You're a
Yeah,
fringer.
I'm a friendly
Yeah.
of millennials, but yeah, no, I'm considered Gen X.
Okay. Okay.
But I can
So
relate to millennials. I can relate.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's happening is this generation of parents, we're all like, "Oh, I wanna reap." Maybe this is the question. Maybe we are saying, "Hey, I wanna experience as much of that magic as I can from when I was a kid, and I wanna,
Mhm. How
like,
do we
incorporate it
expand
now."
that? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
but like you were saying, like November, what, 1st? Not even November, probably October 31st, you also saw, like, the signs on the lawn, like, "We'll install Christmas lights."
Yes.
And, like, this is, like, 1 day after
Yep.
Halloween. We got Christmas lights. But it's a
Yep.
big money maker, man. Holidays are a big money maker, so I know commercially, anything that we can do to expand that, they're just gonna make more money, right? So, but I like your take on it. I like if you had like if you're one of your fondest memories is around a holiday, and now that you're older, especially like millennials, if that's like your one memory, like how do we compound that? Well, let's start celebrating in September, right? Let's start prepping. Let's do a 90-day advent calendar. How about that? Let's just start it early to get all the feels. But at the same time, the argument is, does that water it down? Right?
Yes.
Is Christmas less Christmas if we start collecting gifts in September? Right?
Yep. Yep. Well, and first it was, Black Friday. You gotta
Mhm.
get out there
Oh my
after
goodness.
people remember, everybody's like, "I finished my Thanksgiving dinner and I'll run
Yep,
out
we're
there and I
going
clean up."
out with our easy up. Yeah, we're gonna stay up all night to
Yep.
get the fries. If you guys remember in SoCal, fries, that was like the
Yes.
electronic
Fry's
stores, and you stay up,
Electronics.
right? You stay up all night, but you don't do that anymore. Not only that, now even with Amazon, right? I remember the Prime Day. Oh my
Yep.
goodness, that's the discount day. But now it seems like every month is Prime Day.
Yeah, yeah,
So
there's a limited time deal constantly, and
yeah.
now we have the trackers. You can literally click on the price history
Mhm.
of every item, and you're like, "Oh, this isn't the lowest. Okay, I won't buy it." Like,
Yeah.
we're not dumb.
No, but I think we are bombarded by it though. So
So, yeah, yeah, well, I mean, that's what triggered me was last night I opened up my email. I was so triggered. They were like, "Black Friday starts now, Home Depot sale," and I was like, "Home Depot, how dare you?" I It's not Black Friday week yet. It's not bl ah.
we're not even close. We're
So
like 3
now so
weeks
now we
out.
have
Yeah.
Black Friday month, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can get the deal at any point during the month. I mean, like, okay, great, sure. What do you so then that begs the question, well, what are you doing on Black Friday? Is there something extra on Black Friday? Does Black Friday not is it Black November? Is that just what it is?
It's not even a discount thing. So Cyber Monday was the same thing. Now you get Amazon Prime every other day. So it's like
Yeah. So
it kind
Cyber
of
Monday is
waters
for
down
always.
that whole I can see the nostalgia of it, right? Like building up, waiting all year for this one day for a super discount, but now we're getting discounts all the time and people are just buying all the time now. And so I don't know about you, but I think there was a handful of years ago for that Thanksgiving weekend or that Friday
Yeah.
where you'd go out. Now, like nobody goes out, right? And there's not this huge line. I'm sure some places still have lines, but it's rare. Now everyone's just like, why do I need to do that? Where the following Monday, I could probably get even a better discount, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so and then let's do this. Let's take a breath, Travis. And let's talk about some of the pros and cons,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
So you think about it, right? Like you're saying, let's stay on that track,
Hmm.
right? It's better. Great. I think it sounds great that okay, now we're not leaving. We were never like I was not like this in my family. Like we didn't do the Black Friday rush. Like that was like that's dangerous, that's silly, that's dumb. Don't do
Yeah.
that, right? And I'm okay with that. Like, but I also get the excitement of
Yeah.
trying to go nab something.
Hmm.
I definitely have done the REI thing where I sat
Hmm.
outside, and when it like got got the warehouse deal or whatever. What do
Yep.
they call those? Why am I blanking on those?
I don't know, Best Buy used to do the same thing, and,
Yeah, I'm like,
Fry's did the same thing.
warehouse day or whatever, it's
Yeah,
like, okay, so those things are fun, so I'm not dogging on that, but hey, so, a positive thing is, right, your people are spending more time with their families, and they're not, leaving
shopping.
the Thanksgiving table to go wait for their
12
and
hours
fight
for
and
a
maybe knock people to the ground, right? We saw those news articles
those
of
videos, yeah, back in
very,
the day,
very
the crowd rush, yeah,
Yep, yep,
especially for,
people
like,
were getting hurt.
toys too. Remember, like, limited edition toys where they're only gonna release so many?
Yep.
I mean, there's movies made about this kinda stuff, so
Yes. Yes. And so we don't yeah, yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger trying to get the Turbo Man doll.
yes, yep.
So we don't have to do that anymore. So people are
No.
safer and nobody's fighting over the last toy, the last TV.
Mhm.
That's
So
good.
but does that lower the excitement of, like, Christmas Day, opening that present, knowing it was a hard to get gift, whereas, like, nowadays, kids are just like, "You just Amazon overnighted it." Like, "Thank you, but, like"
There's a con. There's a
right?
con. That's the thing that
I
I
I I think the delayed gratification of our childhood growing up, knowing that, hey, if we behaved well all year, right, mom and dad saved up, maybe I'd get that BMX bike, maybe. And not only that, I wasn't bombarded with ads and emails to the fact that I almost forgot about this super secret surprise gift I might be getting. Whereas now, like, even with the kids and the apps and the toys and the games they play online, they see it all the time. So there's less of a wow factor. They're appreciative, don't get me wrong, but it's not like when we were growing up and we got holiday gifts or birthday gifts, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And then the excitement of, like, the giving, right?
mhm,
Since we're on that, like, talking about giving a gift, right? Now it's for birthdays, for anything, it's just, "Oh, I have to do this. I have to get these things for these people," and people have really right? I mean, it's not about finding, "Oh, what is something
ooh,
that Rob would really love?"
ooh, I'm gonna play off this too. So
Here's my
let your
list.
thought. Finish your
Okay,
thought.
so here's my list. So, like, get me one of these things or, like,
Mhm,
and so there's the side of, okay, yeah, we're not wasting money on maybe something that Travis can't use as a dad, right? But then there's also, like, there's no creativity, there's no heart behind it, and it's click, click. And so now we stopped doing it with my family because my family lives all over. It used to just be
mhm.
like, "Oh, what's on so and so's list? Click, click, done. What's on their list? Click, click, done." Never even saw the gift I was giving. It went straight to their house. It was
No, yeah,
pre-wrapped and okay, cool. And then I got like a thank you text, like, "Hey, thanks so much,"
yeah.
FaceTime real quick. "Hey, I got it." "Okay, cool. Okay, bye."
Yeah, whereas, like, remember growing up, like, you got that gift you hope you open it up for your birthday or Christmas, and you hugged your dad and, tears of joy, and, like, it's all that, and that's lost now that you can just get it delivered to a friend's house or a cousin's house or a brother-in-law's house. Not only that, the same I wanted to put a tangent on this is gift
Yes.
cards, right? It
Yes.
seems like now the next generation is like, "Oh, I've got, my friend's birthday party is coming up and they're turning 15." It's like, "Great. What's your friend into? What music do they like? Maybe we get them some music." No, we'll just get them a gift card, right? So it's like it's transactional now. Now it's not about celebrating that person on their special day or the special holiday. It's just a have to. Kind of like, okay, do we eat turkey on Thanksgiving? Okay, it becomes a have to. So I think the
Yeah.
gift card's great. Don't get me wrong. I'll take a gift card, but there is something lost with the whole like, no, like I spent enough time investing in our relationship, whatever the relationship is, to learn a little bit more about you, to know that you're a big Dodgers fan and that you've had season tickets, but maybe I get this baseball signed by the team, like putting in that extra effort to make something super special. Whereas now, be it maybe we're just more busy, or maybe the emphasis is not on that kind of connection anymore, where we could just be like, hey, get something you like. Well, I want you to know what I like. Like that's part of the gift giving, right? As a gift giver, is I'm hoping that you realized how much effort and time I put into this versus like, here's $50, enjoy.
We're over everything. We're overwhelmed, we're
Yeah.
overstimulated,
Mhm.
we're overconnected,
Mhm.
right? We have this feeling that, "Oh, I have all these friends, I have all these people that I gotta keep up with or whatever." But it has watered down all of those relationships, right? We're
Mhm.
only relationally capable of being connected with so many people at a deeper level than just hearting that,
Well,
that
also there's an argument
Instagram
to be made
post.
by this hyper connectivity is actually not real relationships. And we talked
It's
about
not.
this on a previous podcast. It's like it's no longer like the old saying of as far as influence, right? Like, oh, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. People don't hang out with people anymore. So it's more like it's the 5 people you follow on Instagram or the people you follow on TikTok. And so I think there is this fake kind of social interactions where that's also making everyone exhausted. And the whole keeping up with the Joneses, it's like now it's not just the Joneses, it's every faux family or faux person we see online. And I know we're going to talk about AI one day, but
Yes.
and so that builds on that factor. It's like now it's not even the Joneses, it's a fabricated life that doesn't even exist. And now I feel bad because I don't have that life.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could go down that. Oh, man.
We
It's
don't have time
that
today to go
we
down
don't
that.
have
I'm just
time. We don't have
I'm
time.
plugging that. I
Stop.
know
I'll
that's a
stop.
topic that Travis wants to talk about.
I'll
So
stop.
but
So
no, I agree with you. The holidays, the pushing it back a week or not back a week, but like celebrating it 2 months ahead of time. It's starting to, in my opinion, water down what was special about those holidays growing up. Like even Thanksgiving, like we don't even I don't hear an ad about Thanksgiving. Like you go straight to
oh,
Christmas, right? Because it's a
yep,
moneymaker. People buy gifts for Christmas. You don't buy gifts for Thanksgiving. But
yep.
still, the nostalgia of hanging out with family, seeing people you didn't see for a while, winter and snow. I grew up on the East Coast, so like that whole thing, like there's something to that that is lost in this generation because it's turned into transactional buying a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah, and we know it's because of the money,
Mhm,
right? It's all the commercialization of all the stuff, right? And, we're all suckers for it, like I do it all the time. I'm like, "Oh, Prime Day's coming," or whatever, or like, "Oh, I need this,"
mhm,
because, social or like an ad came across, because the algorithm knows everything about me, like, "Oh, you talked about this. I heard you from your
mhm.
pocket that you want this thing. It's pretty cool," So,
Yeah.
um, I'm not like trying to come from a place of being, holier than thou or anything, but
No, no, no.
it's like,
But
man, I want to fight against this. Like I want to speak out against it
so you
because
know what? I wanted to kind of like bring it back around, not closing statements, but coming like the last section of what we're talking about today. So is there anything that you are doing preemptively to combat that, especially for your kids, right? Or for your family or for yourself? Is there like, you know what? Where I'm turning off the radio. I'm going to create a Spotify list that doesn't include Christmas music because it literally is November 7th, right?
yeah.
Or is there stuff that you guys are talking about instead of Prime Day? Like, do you guys have a gift list that, the kids have been wanting all year and you guys talk about it? Or do you post it up on the calendar? Like, is there anything that you've created? And I think this is what's being lost is rituals, right? Around these holidays that you want to pass on to the next generation, right?
Yes. Yes. So there are some things, I think one of those things that this kind of ties into what I was going to talk about a little bit later too,
Oh,
but
nice.
the disconnecting from the superficial stuff
Mm-hmm.
is like it's like fighting a current, right? You really gotta
Oh,
you gotta get
it's like
out,
fighting a
otherwise
tidal wave. Yeah.
you're gonna get washed away.
Yeah.
Um, we're most certainly like when it comes to screen time, when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to phones, like all those sorts of things, like our kids are still young, right? So we're not
Mm-hmm.
at the same stage as you are at this
Mm-hmm.
point, but preparing for that point where it's like we're not gonna be in that like social media atmosphere. We're not gonna be in the internet like stuff all the time.
Yeah.
I think that's something that well, I guess how this ties in is something that I am going to be working on in myself is I know like if you held up a mirror to Travis or like if I saw myself throughout the day, like how do my kids see me? I
Mm.
know there are way more moments that I don't want them to see that's me like me on my phone.
Hey, that's an
And like,
honest reflection. Yeah.
yeah. And so like I do not want that image to just be seared into them. Like, oh, he's always on his phone. or like I kept trying to ask him something and he's talking to somebody on his phone. You know, like
Plus,
so
you'll be modeling behavior for them, right?
yes.
So as they grow up, they're like, "Hey, this is okay, like,
Yeah.
for me to do this."
Yep.
So
And one of my biggest issues is just being sucked into the, Instagram, like on the social media. And so I'm going to be doing like a big old fast from that.
I do it too. I do it around December time. Yep.
And it's going to be so like I today, well, okay, we'll talk about it later, but
Mhm.
basically so today's a big day because today is day 75 of
Oh, I we
75
gotta
hard.
touch on this. Congratulations, sir.
This is the
70
last day.
75-day hard last day cometh. Awesome.
And let me
So,
tell you, lots of
yeah,
great
t
insights from that, but
yes, I was gonna say.
the thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna carry over some of those habits, right,
Mhm.
continuously. That's not ending. Some
No.
things are. I'm not drinking as much water. That ain't gonna happen,
Yeah, we talked about that.
We're gonna stop that
Exactly.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm gonna be able I'm gonna be able to drink more than 8 ounces a day, so that's
There
a
you
good thing,
go.
right?
That's a good
But
thing.
what I'm getting at is I wanna start so I'm gonna start a new one, like, that
Mhm.
I'm just making up myself, and
Nice.
I'm trying to find some people to do it with me.
Yeah.
I haven't found that yet, but I need to actually just reach out to some more guys, more of my buddies, but, um now I wanna focus in on some of the other aspects, and one of those things that I want to improve upon is being off the phone, and so, like,
Mm.
on the 75 hard, the challenge is to, you don't drink any alcohol. Well,
Mhm.
for this one, I'm gonna do no social media. So we're
Ooh,
gonna clear out
nice.
for 75 days. Like, I haven't done it.
I would love to circle back after that just to see, like, any of the I know they're gonna be profound, but just aha moments as far as, that quick dopamine hit, being able
Yep.
to siphon off that, and then just how many more hours that you're gonna have throughout the week, right? Like, "Man, what do I do with all this time?"
We're
Right?
gonna look at the data, we're gonna see my
Mhm.
phone, like, how much I'm on my phone, the
You
what
should definitely do some, like, screen recordings of now, right? And
yes.
then during and after. That'd be cool.
We'll do that. We will do that as an experiment here because I know and this is again, right? I'm gonna be able to look at this episode, 10
Mhm.
years from now and look back at it. But I know right now, um, this I'm talking to myself right now, Travis in the future,
Travis, I'm
right?
talking to you. Yeah.
I know that as a how old am I? 35-year-old right now. Like I am hooked on the phone and I do not want to be. And I
Mm.
know that pull and that tug is just going to become like more and like harder and harder to get out of
Yeah.
as future technology comes. And
It's
so
just gonna be more convenient in the future, right? It is.
yep, yep. And so I don't want that for my kids and I don't want that
Mhm.
for me. And I know that it's hurting me right now.
Mhm,
Like I
mhm.
use that dopamine hit to get it's like a smoke break. But I
We
am smoking like 85 packs a day. Like how
so
many phone pickups do I have? I have so many pickups and I
this is
want to
gonna
get
be
rid
an
of it.
episode. We need to, like, we'll flag this, but we need to talk about, like, social media, the phone, our inability or struggles with putting it down, and then tips on stuff that we're working on. Like, right, hey, we're transparent. We still do it. But like, hey, okay, on this 75 hard or moving forward, if I'm going to be the model for my kids, what are some good habits that I can start implementing now so that when it does become even more convenient, we're talking like social media in your glasses kind of thing, then what am I doing now to kind of set a good rhythm in place?
Yeah. Yeah. So so to bring it all the way back around to
Mhm.
what you had asked is like, what are some things that you're trying to do? So yeah, we're just not like we're not yeah, we're trying our best to stay disconnected from just all of the hype, right,
Mhm.
around
Mhm.
it. You can't get away from that, right? So we're going to Costco and the kids are like looking at the Christmas lights.
Christmas presents. Yep.
But we're trying to focus in and, like, have more like, I want more connection time with our close friends. Like, I want to invite people into our home, like, and I want people to like, the warmth of this season, like, I want to focus more I threw a challenge out to my wife as she goes out on this retreat that she's headed out on,
Mhm.
and it was just like, "Hey, can you write down everything that you can think of about our space that you're thankful for? Just
Mhm.
what are the like to down to the smallest little thing." And because I walk around our house and there's all these projects that we have to do, but
Mhm.
there's always something that it's like, wow, like I have a desk that I can sit at here, like to do the podcast, you know? It's like, how
Mhm.
great is that? We have the space. Um,
Mhm.
the question, so for Thanksgiving specifically, that's something that I'm like, okay, so let's like start that thankfulness thing, really dive into it more because we do it with the
Mhm.
kids, like each day, like what are you thankful for? But
Yeah, like a gratitude list at the end of the
yeah,
day.
but
Mhm.
doing more of that gratitude in this season, um, and not like, yeah, just falling prey to the, like, "What do I need to buy for everybody for
More
Christmas?"
and more and more. Yep.
Yeah, and what do I want? Let me start working on my list now because everybody's
Yeah.
talking about it. The ads, you know? So, um, what else? It yeah, it's tough because I guess this doesn't I don't have any more answers, I guess. I'm curious what you have to say about it because
Mhm.
the thing that I'm noticing is, uh, that, like, for example, like, all the pumpkin stuff, like, you
Mhm.
go to Trader Joe's and, like, there's this, like, fantastic bread that's been perfect. It's like pumpkin brioche bread, and that thing makes a mean French toast. Like, oh, yes. So, right, we're in the season of, like, I want some pumpkin bread or, like, I want to have this, like, pumpkin spice candle burning,
Mhm.
like, we're just getting into the season, right? Well, the pumpkin stuff is already discontinued. It's gone.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
now the shelves are filled with like eggnog flavored
Mhm.
stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, I love my eggnog and nobody can take that away from me. I know this is a minority thing. I freaking love eggnog. But um it's like you can't get it,
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
and so it's
But I
almost
think there
like,
but I think there's a lesson in that, right? It's to be in the moment, right? So when it is Halloween and when it is October and pumpkin spice, and if you enjoy that, there's something to be said versus enjoying it all year round, right?
yes,
Like if Starbucks did the pumpkin spice all year round, it wouldn't be the same. And so I think, if it's eggnog season, enjoy eggnog season. I think that's something we can also teach the kids. It's like it's not, and it kind of goes to the bigger, like 10,000 foot, like there's good days and not so good days. Right? So on the good days, like don't wait for the not good days to show up, or I can't wait. And like I really enjoy pumpkin spice, and like, oh no, I'm threatened by the fact that it's going away. It's like, no, like enjoy it when it's here, and when it's not, that's what should build anticipation for the next season.
but
And I
here's my
think,
question
yeah,
is then, so I'm supposed to enjoy pumpkin spice season in August because that's when the pumpkin spice is there? Is
no, but we
eggnog season now? Like,
no. So here's the thing: is it's about where you put your attention. So you dictate when pumpkin spice season is. Do you want it in August, or do you want it around the holidays of pumpkins? If so,
yeah,
then you need to practice some restraint, right? You need to make sure that you're not buying the scented candles until October.
but
And I
they're
think that
gone. They're gone, Rob. They're all gone. Everything's gone.
by the end of October, yeah, they shouldn't be gone first week of October, right?
Yeah, so
So
you're saying what you can do is well, okay, so things that you don't spoil. You get the stuff, but don't use it yet.
yeah, so I'm saying like, hey, if you're shopping for a deal or if you need a book buy, awesome. But I thinking the having restraint, right? Delayed gratification. I think there's something to that makes the experience of having even better, right? Whereas I think when we don't practice with strain, or when we overindulge and overconsume, then we kind of become numb to not only the holidays, but the spikes, the
Yeah,
good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. And so I think what we're talking about, is a version of that, right? There's some families that have Christmas holiday lights up all year round, right?
yeah,
And they might love the holidays, but like, do you build up to a Christmas, or is it like Christmas every day? Do you have eggnog every day? And so
yeah.
yeah, it's tough. I think it's restraint, right? Discipline. Like we talked about 75 hard. Like
Discipline.
it's discipline. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if you love candy corn and you eat that mess every day, are you gonna love it by the time it's time for it? No.
No, you'll be sick because you eat it all the time. That's what will
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I totally, don't get me wrong, I absolutely agree with you, and I think that the the that maybe that's a little bit of what's lost, right? The
Mhm.
pendulum is kinda swung over to the other side of, like, you do like, treat yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
enjoy, and yeah, but with restraint, yeah, with some discipline because, yeah, you lose the potency of something if
Yes,
you
yeah.
continue
It's
to.
watered down now, right? It's like it's watered down. So
Yep, yep. So, yeah, maybe that's a challenge, right? So how do you what are you doing to fight against the flow of.
so it's just our attention, right? We're already getting like the magazines from Target about like Christmas gift buying. So we just put it away.
Yeah,
Right? As December comes around, then we can take a look at it. Or
yeah,
when we go and we're at Costco's and the girls are asking about Christmas, we just remind them that it's November and we have something coming up to be thankful about, like our Friendsgiving or Thanksgiving, and to
yeah,
remind them of the why of this holiday. Why do we have Christmas? Right? It's not because it's a merchandising day, right? So I think
yes,
it helps us kind of center ourselves, and then it reteaches the why behind these holidays, and then that's where our attention's at versus just shopping.
yes, yeah, yeah, yep, and a lot more is caught than taught,
Mhm.
right? So they're gonna see where your priorities are.
Yeah,
If we
exactly.
talk about, as a parent, you know, um, you can say whatever you want, but it's gonna come back to what they see. And
Exactly. Exactly.
um, yeah, yeah. And I go, man, what are they seeing? What are my kids seeing?
Mhm. And that goes to what we talked about, the phone discipline, talks about having pumpkin spice lattes all year round, about restraint as far as just about anything else you do as far as discipline. So, and this is just our version of it, talking about the holidays, but no, you could cover this topic on just about anything else that you do.
Yeah.
Especially because we live in like the Amazon Prime world now, right? Whereas immediate gratification through social media or purchasing, it makes you feel good. But spending time with family should make you feel good. Spending time outside should make you feel good. And I think we've kind of started to lose that. So I think as parents, it's our duty to prioritize that for ourselves. And then, like you said, kids catch it. They notice that maybe we should spend outside time more than Roblox time. Like, yeah, maybe we should.
Oh man, that is the book that I'm reading right now. It's called The Last Child in the Woods,
Mm.
and we're gonna have a whole
We're going to talk
episode on
about it.
this,
We're going to talk about it.
talking about outside time and being out,
Yes.
in general, and having nature, we're
Hmm.
losing it. Oh boy. So, but yeah, talk about the Amazon like world that we live in, like that you can, if you're watching, you can see this little right here. I
Oh,
needed
the
this air
robot.
purifier.
Yeah.
I needed a like air purifier, and I was like, oh, it's time. I gotta get that. And I ordered it and I didn't even like, it was just like a quick order. I clicked it, like, whatever, send it. It showed up an hour and a half later, like, on the doorstep,
Hmm.
right? And that's impressive. So there's all these things that are like, "Ooh, that's nice. That feels good. That's great." But at what cost,
Hmm.
to everybody else? I think that's the question that I think I wanna, like, frame into a lot of the discussions we have is, like, what cost does this have to somebody else also?
Yeah. There's always a cost, right? There's
Yeah,
always a trade off.
yeah, so it gives somebody some more jobs, right? But also it's making people hustle, like, at this, like, astronomical pace,
Hmm.
that is like,
You can't sustain it.
attainable.
It's
Yeah,
not sustainable.
unsustainable, yeah,
Mhm.
um, and so, yeah. So, yeah, maybe we gotta slow it down a little bit,
Yeah.
to
Protect your attention, protect the rituals around the holidays, all that.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, as far as respecting the season we're in,
Mhm.
any other pros or cons that you see? Anything else that you wanna add to that in regards to like, we're talking because we're in the fall right now, we're talking
Mhm.
about gearing up, for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that, but
Mhm, mhm.
is there
No,
anything else?
I think just if Travis and I, and we'll probably plug this podcast, the previous ones, we talked about like family rituals, right? Like, and I think protecting that's really important as far as passing it down. And we're in the season of that, right? Be it Thanksgiving or Christmas. So with that, just what are you guys doing to pass down these holiday good tides and rituals, right? And how can you protect that? So for us, that's just where we're putting our attention.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. Again, another reminder to be intentional.
Yes.
Um, and if you don't feel like you have the time or the space, um, what's on your mental load? We're still gonna do a whole thing on mental load. That's another
Mhm.
episode upcoming. But yeah, what do you need to say no to in order to be able to say yes to some things
Exactly.
that maybe matter a little bit more
It's a
to you?
practice of priorities and saying no. That's really what it is. So,
Yep. And you gotta have the time and the space to set aside to even just reflect on that.
yeah, yeah. Yep.
Maybe it's once, maybe you start with a baby step, wake up 15 minutes earlier just to sit, let your brain run.
Transition. Yeah, that is so true.
So, yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of stuff to share right now. So,
Yeah.
I don't want to go too crazy, but
Nope.
that's that for our main segment here. And but I
Yeah.
would be remiss not to talk a little bit more about the 75 hard
Oh, we
to
gotta
end us. Do
yeah.
you have time?
I actually need to run.
You gotta
So,
go.
but I
You
do
gotta
need to
go.
go. But I want to shoot an episode just on the 75 hard.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna do a reflection on it.
Sounds fantastic. So tune in next time for some
Yes.
more information
There you go.
and more fun to be had. It was great chatting with you guys as usual. We are
As
not
usual.
professionals.
No, we're not gurus. We're
We
just
are
two
just two
dads
dads
in
in
real
real
life.
life.